For 72 seconds, Earth intercepted a signal so unnatural that scientists still cannot explain who aimed it here. Then the signal struck Ohio, warping the stars above Big Ear before the telescope captured its 72-second trace. 3 days later, Jerry Ehman found 6EQU5 on a printout, the 72-second trace he marked in red. An extraordinarily powerful call came from space. Why so brief, and why did it never return? If the vast universe is silent, who transmitted a deliberate radio beam exactly on the hydrogen frequency? The Big Ear telescope was completely demolished in 1998, erasing our most crucial investigative tracking instrument. Almost half a century has passed without a single repetition, leaving humanity with an unresolved scientific paradox. In 1959, brilliant physicists Cocconi and Morrison published a groundbreaking theoretical paper in the journal Nature. They argued that any advanced alien civilization would communicate using the natural emission frequency of neutral hydrogen. Exactly 1420.356 megahertz, the most abundant and recognizable chemical element in space. The Ohio State University Radio Observatory, affectionately known as Big Ear, was a completely passive listening device. It possessed no moving parts, relying entirely on the Earth's steady rotation to scan the celestial sphere. A specific point in deep space takes exactly 72 seconds to cross the stationary antenna's reception window. Signal intensity was printed alphanumerically, numbers 1 through 9, followed by letters climbing up the English alphabet. The letter U represented an incredibly massive energy surge, but nobody anticipated finding it perfectly isolated that night. By August 1977, astronomer Jerry Ehman was manually reviewing massive stacks of automated computer printout data. Ehman spotted the sequence on August 18th, 3 days after the telescope's automated magnetic tape recorded it. In a moment of pure scientific astonishment, he grabbed his red pen and boldly wrote a remark. Thus, the WOW signal alien contact hypothesis was born, transforming a routine printout into an astrophysical legend. The recorded intensity was exactly 30 times louder than the normal background vacuum of deep space radiation. Even more perplexing, the transmission possessed a bandwidth of less than 10 kilohertz, completely defying natural phenomena. Natural cosmic objects, like pulsars or quasars, blast radio waves across a very broad electromagnetic spectrum. But this anomalous pulse was razor-thin, tightly concentrated on a single frequency like a surgical laser. Skeptics immediately suspected earthly interference. Could a secret military satellite or classified aircraft be broadcasting nearby? International regulations strictly prohibited any terrestrial transmissions in the 1400 to 1427 megahertz band. Furthermore, the massive telescope utilized 2 separate feed horns to slowly scan the sky, spaced slightly apart. Any local interference, like a secret aircraft or reflecting satellite, would have heavily saturated both feed horns. Yet the extraordinary pulse triggered only the first receiver. This specific signature mathematically proves the source originated far beyond our solar system, anchored in deep space. The antenna's trajectory pointed directly toward the constellation Sagittarius, targeting an area near star Chi Sagittarii. Astronomers finally knew the exact coordinates of the sender, but subsequent deep space observations revealed absolute terrifying nothingness. Over the next 47 years, humanity aimed its most powerful technological instruments at those precise celestial coordinates. From the legendary Arecibo Observatory to the massive modern Breakthrough Listen project utilizing the Meerkat telescope array. Despite more than 50 dedicated scientific attempts using incredibly sensitive equipment, the result remains absolutely zero. In 2017, astronomer Antonio Paris proposed a highly controversial theory regarding 2 active comets passing nearby. He suggested their massive hydrogen clouds emitted the signal as they transited the telescope's narrow reception field. However, strict retrospective orbital calculations utterly destroyed this idea. The comets simply were not there in 1977. The signal's profile formed a flawless Gaussian curve, exactly matching a theoretical stationary point source in deep space.
Professor,
1994.
what did you conclude about that signal?
Ehman answered
Yes.
plainly.
All the technical hallmarks consistent with an extraterrestrial source.
Yet, as a rigorous scientist, he officially refused to definitively declare it an alien communication without repeating evidence. In 2012, humanity finally transmitted a response toward the suspected origin, 10,000 encoded internet tweets. It was a collective promotional stunt bearing absolutely zero serious scientific substance or meaningful mathematical information. The real tragedy lies in the sheer brutal mechanics of interstellar physics and the speed of light. If the unknown source was located a relatively close 200 light-years away, they transmitted during 1777. If the beam originated near the galactic core 26,000 light-years distant, it launched during the Mesolithic era. It means we are trying to converse with ghosts. But why send a signal just once, then vanish? Perhaps a rotating beacon swept across our solar system for exactly 72 seconds before turning away forever. Generating such an immensely powerful, perfectly concentrated radio beam requires energy output far exceeding human technological capabilities. Yet when modern, massive radio telescopes search the exact coordinates near Chi Sagittarius, only crushing silence responds. The famous 6EQU5 sequence perfectly mimics a distant stationary transmitter sliding through the Big Ear's fixed antenna. This total lack of repetition makes it the most frustrating and compelling unsolved mystery in observational astronomy. We will never truly know, because the unique Big Ear receiver was permanently dismantled for a golf course. Humanity destroyed its most serendipitous cosmic listening device, replacing scientific history with perfectly manicured suburban green grass. The facts remain unchanged. A razor-thin transmission precisely on the hydrogen frequency originated from deep interstellar space. Every terrestrial explanation, from secret aircraft to rogue comets, has been methodically analyzed and completely mathematically disproven. So we are left gazing into the abyss. Was it a fleeting goodbye from a dying civilization? Or perhaps they are still actively broadcasting right now, but we are simply no longer listening correctly. Because if the vast universe is entirely silent, who precisely aimed that powerful beam at our planet? A profound 72-second cosmic whisper that our humanity captured once and may never hear ever again. Every historical mystery holds hidden fragments waiting to be uncovered. Subscribe to join the next deep investigation. Click the video on your screen to explore another compelling unresolved puzzle from our dark, forgotten archives.